right.
All right, here we go. We've got the boxer on the bottom of your screen. We've got number 4, Ambivalent Thoughts, up at the top. And let's get the action started here. What do we think of these opening hands?
These opening hands are interesting. Apparently Manacles is bugged. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
just talking about that. Yep.
so Melvin Floss just plundered it. Um,
Of course, being community unofficial tournaments, we just kind of got to go with what we have access to. And if cards
yeah,
are bugged, we just got to play with them on the fly, and let people know that they're bugged.
yeah.
But
I
unfortunately,
think
we
that
don't
the
have
file was
control over
perfectly
that.
fine. I think the file was awesome. That the file was absolutely needed. I think the second file is gonna definitely deal with Ambivalent Thoughts Linux here. I don't think Ambivalent Thoughts hand is gonna be able to deal with this hand from the boxer.
Ambivalent Thoughts, we didn't go over their deck yet, but they are on 3-faction Valkyries, Ambition Valkyries. So we've seen that around a little bit, and we talked about that earlier in the broadcast, but they're on Valkyries.
Yeah. Boxer passed in the turn because they had nothing they could actually do here. Um, Sanguine Reaper is probably gonna be played here. I mean, Hellfire Valkyrie is also one that could also be played. It really depends on what power they want to play here. Like, do they want to get greedy and like not play the Sanguine Reaper, or do they? Yeah, Sanguine Reaper is probably gonna be a good threat here. Can't be killed
Yeah,
by the file.
Sanguine Reaper is a really sweet one. So if you haven't seen this, it's a flying 4-cost flying charge quick draw. Whenever it attacks, each player with a relic draws a card and takes 2 damage. So lots of options there. It can with your relics, you can draw cards. If you need to for some reason push even more damage, you can deal 2 damage to your opponent. And just being a big hasty unit, and like you said,
Yeah,
hard does matches up really well against a lot of the removal in the format. Being multi-faction, being a little bit bigger, a little bit more expensive, kind of hard to line up all your cheap removal doesn't really hit it. And it's just a
yeah,
good solid card all around.
not quite hitting it. I think Woven Thoughts is starting to come back a little bit here. Uh,
Sites will
those
do
two
that.
won't fire. One of them is going to die by the file. But I don't think Boxer's. Yeah, I didn't think Boxer was going to play the Defile here. Getting a 4/4 threat on the board is probably better than defiling here. And then they can just defile the Valkyrie next turn. If they need to.
All right, so summon, you may kill an enemy unit, then ambitious Mandevilla gets -X equal to its attack and health. So taking care of a 1/1, it's probably the best thing you can take care of, really. Getting rid of a pesky flying 1/1 and just take 1/1 minus on it. All right, Vine Grafter the play here for Boxer, and going to go straight to the market. Really, that was quick. Boxer knew what he wanted here, and is going to go grab a Speaking Circle.
He's gonna Hail Mary with a Speaking Circle here.
Yeah. Well, it also takes care of the tower, right? So that's a nice kind of double answer there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I always forget that the Speaking Circle also gets rid of the tower. The other side. Because that's usually doesn't usually come up in the games I play.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Gonna stop the tower from ultimating, but Ambivalent Thoughts is gonna get all their all their value off of it
Yeah,
here.
all the damage is coming through for like 11 damage. That's not something the boxer wants to see right now.
Yeah, it's gonna put. I mean, that's gonna put Boxer down to essentially a 1-turn clock here. So yeah, that Speaking Circle is gonna be
Yeah.
able to answer the tower, but it's not like the Boxer has a lot of time here. It's gonna put them
Well,
down
actually, yeah, no, they're down to
all the way to
4.
4. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that was a big swing turn for Ambivalent Thoughts. I don't know if we're gonna see a Speaking Circle played here. I think we're gonna see the side dead here
Yeah.
before the Speaking Circle comes down.
Right. Yeah. Now that you can
Uh,
straight up kill the site, you don't really need it as much.
yeah.
But I don't. Defile doesn't keep you alive though. So
And the file doesn't keep you alive, nor I don't think Speaking Circle does either. I don't know if Equalize is still in the format. And even
question.
Equalize doesn't keep you there. I don't know any like actual board wipes that would actually save them here, except maybe like a cyber combustion.
Something that. Oh, there's cyber
Oh,
combustion.
there's a cyber combustion. I guess I'm a scryer.
There you
See the
go.
future, apparently.
Cyber combustion and a fluctuate reality.
Yeah.
Pretty much here. So yeah, cyber combustion will take care of 2 of those units.
Which will keep them alive for this turn. Unless Bill and Thoughts get no, Bill and no, they're dead because of Sword Star Tower. Okay, they were dead either way. Yeah.
All right, Box. Boxer's gonna drop that one. Ambivalent thoughts. It feels awkward to say to call it fast when it was turn 7, something like that. But it did feel fast though. It felt like Ambivalent Thoughts had that early pressure, was able to get exactly the game plan they wanted, and Boxer was still trying to stabilize at that point in the game and couldn't really ever turn the corner.
Yeah, I think I think the issue with fire is going to be a bit of an issue for the Boxer here. Especially since quite a few of them so far, like looking at the list, are unable to be dealt with like quite a few of the removal. Like you really need like a Devouring Shadows or Bust with quite a few of those. And Vigilus, Manavilla is also like the main thing. You want one of those two to deal with the fires at the moment. Permafrost, yeah, you just want to be able to deal with this stuff. They just weren't able to get it.
All right, well, our players are jumping right back into game 2, so let's head down. Looks like the Boxer is on the play this round. Exploit, strategize, blueprint. That's the other thing I like about that Valkyrie, is that people are going to be playing just playing lots of relics as well. Not that blueprint per se, but going to be playing more and more relics. And I think we saw that earlier. We kind of talked about that between rounds, talking about the relic hate. But if so many decks are going to be running relics, it just makes that charge Valkyrie, even stronger. Just kind of being able to depend on that 2 damage or drawing a card. It's pretty nice. All right, Boxer going to play out that power and start with the blueprints.
I'm not sure if I like this hand cap by the Boxer, but it might be good if strategize draw something useful. Because Ambivalent Thoughts is going to be wanting a lot of pressure. I think one of these powers is going to go on the bottom for sure.
Ambivalent Thoughts looking at a hand of Defile, Watchwing support, Deathwing, a pair of heavy artilleries, and a silver slicer. So you talked about the having more relic weapons. Well, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this matchup I think Boxer's got all the good removal on there right now, and that exploit's gonna come down to help stem the bleeding that could possibly happen before it happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna look at this hand. You can see lots of options there. I wonder what Boxer is most afraid of here. You know, Deathwing does the most damage early, but in the late game isn't that great of a threat. But it might just be what you have to take here. Watchwing support's annoying because it makes everything bigger.
Well, actually, maybe one of the relic weapons are probably the pick actually, because like I don't think Boxer's running too much relic hate because we're not in the right factions for that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah,
it's gonna take the silver slicer. Yeah, gonna take the cheaper weapon here. I would have liked to be able to take that tower that Ambivalent Thoughts just drew, but missed that by a turn. Here comes that Deathwing down. Of course, Boxer has the grasping it, the devouring shadow, so not gonna worry about too much about that Deathwing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, reappropriator the draw for Ambivalent Thoughts. Let's see if they just play that out just as a unit. No, they're gonna go with the Watchwing support, get that value down. They're not under any time to work on that.
I think that's the right call. Considering, yeah, you're right. They're not under any pressure. Although dropping this big threat down is also pretty good for the Boxer.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This hand quite a bit slower for Ambivalent Thoughts, though. Also stuck on 3 power, notably. Not really able to deploy exactly how they wanted. This game's kind of shaping up to get exactly how Boxer wants the game to be played. Time for me to deploy my big threat. Let's get to 6 power. Let's get to 7 power, still at 26 health. That's very different from how game 1 went.
Yeah, no, yeah, the Boxer's got, you're right. The Boxer's got his game plan going. Being able to deal 5 damage, gain some life, helps stop any possible bleeding from happening. Gives him a lot of time. Used that analogy twice now. Yeah, definitely off the top is gonna give whatever relic weapons on top some big buffs.
Big buffs indeed. Boxer, though, now up to 6 power. Has 7 power in hand. They've got Fall to Ruin now. They've also got Vinegraft to go to the market. They also have the blueprints to be able to draw and get that Feln Heirloom as well.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna see a fall to ruin until like about the time the Boxer's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Although
I
this
think
does
Shrine.
miss, obviously this misses relic weapons, which makes it a little tougher for Boxer because, as you
Yeah,
mentioned, that's what a lot of the Valkyrie deck's doing. So it doesn't you can't really wait until you're about to die and then do that because you're just going to die to the weapons. Now that the Boxer drew a
yeah,
second copy, that becomes a lot easier. Can fire that off quicker if needed. But the 5/5 lifesteal is nothing to slouch at either.
yeah. Yeah. I think it might have been worth it to play the fall to ruin there. Um, Even though you have a good threat, you're gonna taking 5 damage each turn, and they're gonna be able to gain life. Unfortunately, that leaves you open to a relic weapon swing, uh, which can be dealt with the Vine Graft the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Although I say, although they might also be waiting for a fall to ruin, so they can pair it with Vine Grafter because they've always looked at the list of their opponent. Um, Heirloom gets stolen, so yeah. I think we're gonna see a fall to ruin here. Maybe after a swing.
I think that's probably the play that I would do. Got to get rid of these units at some point. Although this still has regen, right? So the swing doesn't really accomplish much because I mean you probably do anyway because there's no harm if you're going to do a
You
fall
probably
to
do it anyway, 'cause
ruin.
maybe you'll get 5 damage in.
Yeah,
That's my logic.
yeah, yeah. It's just no reason not to. If you're going to cast fall to ruin, then there's no reason not to. But you might not get that.
Although it makes it completely obvious that you're gonna do a fall to ruin. If you do swing,
Look at the
it's kind of
power.
like the hard rule.
Look at the
If you're
power
swinging
difference
for
here.
a big board clear, you're gonna do a board clear.
Yeah, and Ambivalent Thoughts actually blocking with the Deathwing is gonna give Boxer that 5 life. And this not only is Boxer controlling what they want to do, but Ambivalent Thoughts has been stuck at 3 this whole time. Just got to their 4th power, was depleted. But relic
Yeah.
weapons are pretty good against control decks, though.
Yep. And they also got the Deathwinged relic weapon too.
Mm-hmm. They did. Go get Speaking
Speaking Circle
Circle.
might be useful here because the relic weapon cannot hit it.
That is true, and Speaking Circle is going to give Feln more options to have relic hate than Feln does naturally. If that's something needed. Cover from the Storm. Deal 3 damage to each non-hidden unit. That would be good, but Rustcrafter a 4/4 now.
Um, I
You
can
might just
see
go
them going
Permafrost
here.
Speaking Circle's pretty good.
Frost,
That
yeah.
yeah, you just frost that and circle. But I'm gonna go
Or you
with
just play big threat.
yeah,
Yeah, that
big
also
threat's
work.
fine. That also kind of handles the weapon as well, just being a 4/6.
Yeah, but I mean, it also can easily block the Valkyrie on the ground right now.
Hmm. All right, there you go. The Warped Lord Stairs Tower is pretty good for Ambivalent Thoughts, though. Going to start out with the Beckoning, of course. Get the pair of 1/1 flyers.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, Warm Flyers, pretty good. Uh, they might also buff the agenda again to give it -4. Well, no, they only have enough power for one though.
Yeah, they can't really amplify that, so you
Yeah,
could just do the -1, but
or -2. Technically, they
two.
could do. Yeah.
All right, gonna attack in to pop the regen. Yeah, I mean, Steward of the Past is good already, but making it +1/+1 in regen is pretty good. This seems,
Yeah.
yeah, doing what they have to do, but I feel like if you're Boxer, this is a fine block. You're happy to trade those.
Yeah, no, that's a perfectly good block. Especially since I don't think Ambivalent Thoughts has activated the grafter.
Hmm. Yeah, has not. Also have that cover from the storm. You've got Fall to Ruins if you need it. You've got Speaking Circle to take out this site. Yeah, seems like a great block for
I
Boxer. I
think I
mean,
think I think the boxer. I think the Ambivalent Thoughts made a very big mistake there. Um,
not
I
sure if
think I
there's a
think
ton much else they could do, but yeah, that seemed like that played really
yeah,
well into Boxer's hand here.
yeah.
All right, Speaking Circle, deal 2 damage. Don't need to even use that, remember, because the site's just going to die automatically. So Boxers doesn't even have to kill these units. Now, it probably wants to, but doesn't even have to. You could just get some value off of this and then kill the site naturally, take your site down to 1. But if you want to pick off one of these, that's fine too. Yeah, pick off 1. Kill the site automatically. Pretty good.
Yeah, and then let the 1/1 hit it. Because I don't think Ambivalent Thoughts is gonna go after the face, especially since they can kill the site here.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know,
Like
gonna lose the
face.
site to the Reaper, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Boxer still got the value
Yeah.
off of that. Is able to kill the site, take care of the unit, force Ambivalent Thoughts, gain some health because Ambivalent Thoughts had to attack the site. So even though the Speaking Circle went down there, I still feel like that was a net positive for Boxer.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see a permafrost. I was about to say we're gonna see a permafrost on the Sanguine Reaper. Uh,
Pretty good.
yeah, we might see another steward come out.
What's the
Or
heirloom?
we're gonna see
Heirloom is
a
7, draw 3, discard 3. Okay.
I don't think we're gonna see that right now, but
Yeah,
that could be
probably
wrong.
not. I feel like a steward's probably just better at this point. How much? It doesn't seem like this Boxer's Found deck is running that much discard matters. I'm not super familiar with the deck list, but we haven't really seen
It's
much.
not really what the control deck wants to do.
Yeah. Now, late in the game,
Well,
if you want to toss away some extra power to just draw fresh cards and pitch your 3 power, that's fine. But
yeah.
yeah, just gonna play out that steward. Gonna play one out, keep the other one in hand.
Unfortunately for Boxer, the Sanguine Reaper is also in hand again.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see another big charge swing for 4. The question is, are we also gonna see a? Oh, they don't have power in their hand. Never mind. We're probably just gonna see a Sanguine Reaper again, unless they want to relic up in the Steward away.
Cover from the Storm could be relevant here. If Ambivalent Thoughts goes for that Reaper, attacks in, deals some damage, they are going to be left with a 3/3 and a 1/1, which the Boxer can clean up with 1 card.
Oh, they're going for the
tower. Okay.
Tower's gonna create 2/1s. I think that's perfect. Perfect time to do a
Yeah,
spin.
let's Storm.
Yeah.
Let's launch the Storm here for Boxer. Oh, gonna attack first. That's interesting. Yeah, free chunk block for Ambivalent Thoughts.
Maybe they're not planning on doing that then. Okay, they're gonna play the Crackling. Yeah, okay.
Crackling Bauble. Okay, just gonna start getting the card draw and damage grace going here. Again, we read this before, but just because it's a new one, at the end of your turn, draw a card and deal its cost and damage to the enemy player. So really nice finisher for a control deck because it allows you to draw 2 cards a turn and also be a game winner there by dealing that damage to face. Interesting that so this is an interesting turn because the Boxer decided that getting that Bauble down that turn when there was an opening was more important than taking out and pressuring this site. Be interesting to see if that comes back to bite him because you're kind of in trouble. This tower has some pressure going, is going to be able to go off. There's not really much Boxer can do about it. Can always. So these only hit units, right? Yeah, it's just units, so that can't kill the site.
Yeah. I think the Boxer may have made the right decision. I think that might have been a good decision. Time will tell.
Yeah, it's just an interesting spot for sure.
Pressure, I think, probably going to be the best option.
There's an old adage that says like the best control players are those who know when to step on the gas and start putting the pressure on and when to stop playing reactively. And that seems like a very quick time for the Boxer to stop playing reactively there, but that's what the best control players do. So going to play out a Vine Grafter and then follow up with another 4/6 Deadly Regen Steward of the Past. And this unit looks really good here. The Regen against a 5/1 weapon, having a 4/6 Deadly Regen seems like a pretty good answer to that.
Yeah, I didn't want to see the power there. I felt bad.
Oh, we got some anonymous gifts here. So first off, Aluk Alok Parikh, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you being here. And then some anonymous subs. Thank you so much, whoever anonymously gifted those subs. So congratulations, Vince Migal, Cotillion, DBA Slock, and Imadobe. Thank you for getting all those subs courtesy of an anonymous gifter. So thank you so much for your support. And welcome to the team here. We really appreciate it. Thanks for subbing to the channel and supporting the tournament series and supporting the community. We really appreciate it.
We hunt as a pack.
One thing I didn't mention when the box went to market, I think they got feeding time for when the site ultimates.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a cover from the storm next turn though, for sure, because of the fact that they just played their single reaper.
Mm-hmm.
That's the box who would have known. Manacles. Please don't reappropriator it.
Yeah. All right, let's read that one. So, summon stun 2 enemy units. They stay stunned while you have manacles. When either of them readies or dies, sacrifice manacles. So, sort of a temporary keep them stunned, and if you ever don't stun them, then they free up. But as you mentioned, that storm's coming from the boxer, wiping the board, wiping Ambivalent Thoughts board. And as you mentioned, they do have the feeding time.
Oh,
okay.
Ooh.
Break the manacles. That's fine too.
That's really smart.
Yeah, so I mentioned that the manacles had that temporary ability if they change your die. So being able to take out Boxer taking out his own unit to be able to attack the site there, dropping the manacles, but a big unit here for Ambivalent Thoughts. 15-15 Linax Molten Wing, and Permafrost does not stop that ability, but Boxer has 2 copies of Fall to Ruin, so guess we're gonna have to see that.
Permafrost is gonna be decent here, but it looks like the Boxer is gonna go for judging from the attack, I think they're gonna go for kill all units. Oh, they were going to attack.
We're gonna draw 3, discard 3. Okay.
Yep.
See what other options they can get. Devouring Shadow up to 8-8 or 9-9, but still not big enough to deal with the 15-15.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a 9-9 anyways. Considering he's probably gonna discard the power here.
Yeah, I would think so. I would agree.
Because the Boxer's already got too much power as it is.
Indeed.
The question is, what's the third card they're gonna discard? Okay, it looks like we're gonna see the permafrost on the.
Draw a card.
Wow, that's 3 power in a row.
Another copy of Linax Molten Wing. Follow up with the Heavy Artillery. That's going to do quite a bit of damage here because Heavy Artillery costs 4. Double trigger from the 2 Molten Wings. That's 8 damage to face.
Yeah, that might. One more weapon. That's game.
Yeah. That's tough because Fall to Ruin.
We're gonna see a kill again finally.
Yeah, here we go. That Fall to Ruin now, but took a lot of damage in the meantime. But Boxer down
like I
to
said,
3.
I think they were gonna play it whenever they're about to die.
Yeah, you did say that. You called it. Gonna take that out and now play a Steward. So they're not. So the Boxer's not dead to a relic weapon off the top, but 7/5 reappropriator is pretty good.
Are they allowed to steal the 7 track? Or is it still like a relic?
Yeah, stole the relic.
I always thought reappropriator only did like 3 or less, but
it's its attack, and since this is pumped up to 7.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, because it's huge. Okay. That's why.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, but that's okay because
yeah,
Boxer did have another Fall to Ruin there, but gonna play out of Vinegraft. So I love how Boxer's been able to follow up their Wraths with protection against relic weapons.
We're gonna see reappropriator come out here. What I was saying earlier about threats, Boxer really needs them right now. Ooh, 9/9 Linax.
I wonder if there's anything to be said. Probably not, but I wonder if there's anything to be said about holding that Linax until you can play a weapon with it and then just kill Boxer. Because you gotta assume you have
exploit anyways. Like not passive vision here, but I think even like exploit is probably a worry anyways.
think that's a good call. Plus, if the Boxer summon rate doesn't have something, you want to be able to at least present lethal the next turn. But
Yeah.
it would have been nice if Ambivalent Thoughts just had a weapon and was able to one shot there. But
Yeah, here comes the defile for the reappropriator that we've been seeing the entire game. Okay, 1 damage.
Boxer chipping away. Ooh, okay,
Yep.
so Rust Crafter. Let's see what's going to the market here. Is there anything you can do some damage? Combust, explosion, pyrotech explosion from the market. It doesn't have
Nope.
Oh, and they can exploit it. Didn't have the power to fire it off in the same turn. Was 1 power short.
You said power explosion from the market. I was wondering, like, why did it play it? I didn't
Oh,
realize they were only at 2 power.
only a 2. So Ambivalent Thoughts has the win, but 1
feels
power
bad, man.
short. Oh, brutal. And now a second copy of Bauble. That's going to trigger 2 times at the end of turn.
Yeah.
Boxer might be able to just flip a win right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially
wow.
if they flip another. That would be so funny if they flip another bobble
Oh, man.
and then into a 2 drop. That would be super hilarious. I don't know, just another bobble just kills.
File the first one.
Right?
Crackling Bauble. There it is. Crackling Bauble for the win. What a game. Oh, boy. That was
I love it.
something.
I like how I predicted that too.
You did. That was pretty good. Oh, Slepper13, thank you so much. Oh, Stormguard, thank you, Stormguard, for gifting. Everybody gifting the subs. It must have been the season of giving here. Thank you so much, Stormguard, for gifting a sub to Slepper. Appreciate everyone gifting each other, supporting each other in the community. Definitely helps us out here. So, going to tie that up. That was actually only game 2, so Boxer going to tie that up. We've got 2 really good players here. Someone in the World Championship caliber, plus number 4 on the leaderboard, making their way to the Invitational. So this is 2 heavy hitters going at it with 2 pretty good decks, and this has been a sweet one. I'm excited to see this rubber match here between the 2 of them.
Yeah, I guess you could say that was a heads-up play playing the second crackling bobble.
Absolutely. Heads up play indeed. All right, it's time for game 3. Take a breath because this has been a good one so far, and it's good because it's been long, but it hasn't felt slow. It's been lots of interesting decision points there. Boxer navigated that very well. There were some really tough turns there that Boxer had to navigate, but we're going, oh man, Ambivalent Thoughts being 1 power away from the win.
If Ambivalent Thoughts draws a sigil, their hand is going to be super good.
Oh.
The Boxer's hand is also pretty good. Got the early blueprints into a exploit.
Early blueprints. I do like these blueprints. Pretty sweet there. All right, gonna fire off that exploit here. Gonna see Stonehammer, Molten Wing. Now, what's the name of the new one? Sanguine Reaper. Sight? Yeah, gonna have to take the Sight because the control deck has unit removal, but they're gonna struggle against Sights. So take that 4-cost Sight.
Yeah. I can see them taking away one of the Linux. Watching. That was good top deck there. Oh, that wasn't even top deck. That was a warp. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Steer from the past to start getting pressure on the Ambivalent Thoughts to start racing.
Mm-hmm. So we got Heavy Artillery, Sanguine Reaper. So Sanguine Reaper is going to come down. This is going to do a lot of damage here. Let's get that race on. This Storm card, the cover from the Storm has looked pretty good so far. There's been a lot of situations where it's been like, yeah, the Boxer has a really nice card there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see another. I think we're gonna see the Storm. Yeah, because deal 3. The Boxer's got the race going on right now.
Yeah.
Although I think we're gonna see a Reappropriator or Deathling come out. Yeah, Deathling's definitely coming down. I don't know if we're gonna see Linux. Yeah, Linux. Okay. I'm talking too slow.
They're just playing out fast. So this 4/5 Deathwing being big is also dodging from Storm here as well. Now Boxer, of course, can deal with it in other ways, but it is dodging the Storm as
that painting's gonna kill it.
Yep. I'm gonna put exploit back. Comes that painting, and that's gonna be able to Devouring Shadow the Deathwing. So that's gonna be exactly what Boxer need.
Yeah.
And then this 3/5's not blocking, so might as well attack with it. Let's get our 3 damage in.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a Relic Weapon here.
Yeah, Ambivalent Thoughts drawing a sigil here with a 3-drop and 4-drop in hand, able to play out exactly their whole hand if they want. They also might hold on to this reappropriator, but pretty sure Ambivalent Thoughts is good with the 7 power. It doesn't want to draw another power the rest of the game. Let's stick on 7 here.
As a pack.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see the 5-drop come down and kill the Linax for a 2/2.
Absolutely. Cotillion gifting that sub, passing it along, gifting a sub to Winston80. Man, the gifted sub train is going. Thank you, everyone in chat, for gifting subs, supporting each other. Really appreciate it. Isn't the Eternal community great, DuoCat?
Oh yeah, one of the best card game communities I've been a part of. Yeah, that's a pretty sick Warp combo. And another Valkyrie Warp there. This time with the site. We got an Iron Oath coming for maximum damage. And then another Static Beckoning. So yeah, we got
Oh, nice draw fall.
No, we got Lethal on board actually, except Boxer doesn't play a unit. But I'm sure the Boxer's gonna play a unit here.
Yeah, we do
Or
have
not.
that. Yeah, you got that.
That Storm did actually save him there.
Yeah, save him there. Gonna put Boxer down to 3, but so Rustcrafter here, I kind of like. Does Ambivalent Thoughts have units? Because Rustcrafter can give something charge, and then the next turn be able to beat a Wrath.
Yeah.
Not that it needs it. Yeah, it doesn't need it. Ambivalent Thoughts just too much, too fast for the Boxer. So congratulations to Ambivalent Thoughts for taking that one 2-1 in a very well fought match over the Boxer. So great job, Ambivalent Thoughts. Number 4 on the leaderboard for a reason. Let's see if there's anything else going at this point, because that was a long one.
Yeah. You switched right as I was stretching, so we had an awkward camera.
No worries, no worries. It looks like we do have one more. So Male versus Joltaires is still going. So let's just go real quick down. I'm not going to worry about updating anything yet. Let's just go check out the tail end of Male versus Joltaires. See if we can see these players tied at 1-1 finish this one out.
I think Male's winning.
Looks like Male's winning, although those Moldermucks are going to get pretty small here in a hurry.
Yeah, in a quick second. Interesting thing to note is that as soon as those Moldermucks get small, that Relic Club is just going to pick them off over and over.
Yeah, exactly.
Matter. It does look like Male has lethal on board right now.
Oh, with the reappropriate. Stealing, yeah, I love that. Using the reappropriator, stealing the slicer to take out one of the blockers, and that should be lethal, I would think.
Yeah, like I said, it was lethal on board. Because it's like 2 for like multiple different ones.
6, 7 2s, so you can block one of them. So that's 6 2s getting through, so it's 13 damage is gonna hit. So yep, that is lethal. So Male's gonna take that one. Nice job, Male. All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's recap your winners from round 2. Our